There seems to be a message coming in hot today. That's because the oracle I pulled is Mercury opposite Jupiter. Now, oppositions can be very challenging, but when you've got a really beneficial planet like Jupiter involved, it's usually something that comes together in quite a dramatic way, that is very expansive. And in this case, it's to do with Mercury, communications, messages, information, learning, or even just ideas, thoughts. So the opposition is kind of like a mirror. So something comes in to change something, to show you something different, or to just really propel you forwards in a way. So let's see what the universe wants to tell us about this little message, that could propel us forward. The cards are all flipping over by themselves today. Okay, what I'm hearing is fruits of your labours. So it seems like you had a lot of pain in the past. You felt very alone, or you had to sort of start over and rebuild. Something in your life was dead and gone, and you had to start over. So you have been working very, very diligently, and you've gotten to a place where you felt very content and very fulfilled, very sort of stable emotionally. You've kind of got yourself together, but you are alone. And I'm coming back around to this card. It's sort of at the beginning and at the end, where you're sort of now feeling like, is that it? What more is there coming? And what we see here is there is some incoming joy, collaboration, something a bit more emotionally rewarding coming in. Because I'll show you, we had these cards come out together, emotionally unrewarding and 10 of Wands. There's a lot of 10s here, 2 10s, so that is all about completion. So you've been putting in the hard yards, and it has been a bit of a grind. And we get that as well with the bodybuilder card, strength, power. You've really powered through your issues. And, you know, it has paid off, but there is some sort of sense of boredom here now, or wanting to move on. Now, yeah, because you're feeling very stuck with your boundaries here. You're kind of solidified into this, this kind of just area of just being immobilized by your success in a way. But there is help on the way. Somebody is coming in to join you on this journey, and it is going to be a lot more emotionally fulfilling. There might be some kind of work partnership, some kind of creative partnership. It could be romantic, but there's some other person going to enter the scene that is going to really liven things up for you. And it will just be a matter of really keeping the balance between the two of you, the give and take, making sure both parties are pulling their weight equally, even if it's in different ways, because abundance, money will be flowing in, and there is a lot of support around this venture or this pairing. Secret support could be from the universe, or it could just be things just open up easily around you when you are making your initiatives work, whatever this is. So yeah, there could be a message of expansion coming in very soon that helps lead you out of the doldrums. The energy to lean away from is the Empress in reverse. So this says two things that have jumped out at me: dependence on others and also smothering. And I think this is because I'm looking at this balance card, it's about finding that nice middle ground. The Empress, and usually in the upright, is very abundant, attractive. The Empress can sit there and let all the goodness roll into her. So in reverse, I'm sort of saying, well, there is more work to do. You can't just sit around and attract it all. You cannot just depend on others to bring all the good stuff, and you cannot cling on and smother them. Dependence and smothering. So there really has to be an element of pulling your own weight here, which I don't feel is a problem for you. Look at all this hard work you've been doing. You've been really toiling here. That is obvious, and this is the fruits of your labours coming in. So don't just relax and go, "Oh, finally, somebody else can do everything." Lean away from that. Carry on with your efforts, is what I'm picking up. And lean in towards your Emperor energy, leadership, stability, structure, authority, control. So yeah, this is not a time to let go of the reins and hand over to someone else completely, or micromanage them with the smothering there. So there really is the middle ground between collaborate. It's true collaboration is what is being asked of you in this. What sort of collaboration is this? What sort of expansion? Clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust. You will feel everything falling into place. You will know what to do. You will kind of get guided along every step of the way with this. And yeah, there we get, sort of backs up the secret support card, that the way will become clear. You won't have to struggle with this one. And this card flipped over, the Great Gathering. I've been getting this a lot. There's a lot of this in the air. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. That is a very beautiful card. So this is somebody coming in to assist you just at the right time, because of all the work you've done. You are ready for the next step, and it's going to get easier and easier. But yes, boundaries. So this is equal give and take. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Corset says the same thing about boundaries. So it is very much about also not letting the emperor, even though we're leaning towards emperor figure, not letting someone become the emperor in this situation and put us into empress in reverse. Really, we want to be the emperor, empress, and the emperor, both in the upright, and they need to be the same so that there is balance. This person might come in because they know more than you. I mean, this was the energy to lean towards, but I'm kind of being steered in a different direction now. You might bow down to them because they seem to be an expert, and they might put you into your empress in reverse energy, which is not as abundant, not as trusting. So your boundaries will be required to make sure you get into your upright position. So let's pull another couple of cards about that. Why are boundaries so important here? Well, you want to be engaged. That's a good thing to be. Engaged, committed to the process. That's, you know, an engagement sort of does speak of two people, or a person and a thing, or a person and an idea, kind of locking together. So you do want to, you do want everything to be equally engaged here. If one person is dominating the seesaw, the teeter-totter, then it's not going to work. Maybe there is the prospect of engagement between the two of you. Maybe it is romantic. And boundaries are required for this new relationship. Why else are boundaries required? I love these cards. Yeah. So this is my wounded healer deck, but these are not wounds. These are both healed. The green circle means the healed elements. That's what a wound looks like. It's got a little red mark on the back of it. So this is all about equality, one love. It's starting to feel very romantic, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to come to the romance cards now, just to give us the flavour of what this is. Even if it is just a partnership in business, sometimes the romance cards have some relevance here. Trust your intuition. Greedy and selfish. Oh, that card is not supposed to be in that deck. What was it? Interdependence, accepting help. So good. Interdependence is what we want. We don't want greediness, selfishness. I'm not seeing that this person is greedy or selfish, but they may be used to working from the point of view of an individual unit who doesn't have to consider someone else. And might I say, you could exhibit exactly the same self kind of focus, because you're so used to being self-contained, a very happy little unit that doesn't have to consult with anyone. One more from here. Oh, look, we've got abundant generosity again. Look, there's something very big happening. Jupiter again with abundance. So this is a very lucky, very fortunate combination of people coming together for whatever reason. If you'd like a reading about your own personal situation, email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, when this comes in, let me know in the comments how this played out for you. But this is Sarah wishing you all the abundance, love, and joy in the world.